Welcome back to the channel. Oh my God. Oh my God. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Right before the predicts. Right before the predicts. Relax, the predicts are coming. I said it. I commented back on somebody. I had a terrible prediction. A lot of the shit was wrong. But this year, what I am going to do is I'm going to try to think big picture. But today, what we're gonna do, forget that. That's for the prediction. But today, what we're gonna do is I'm looking at every team in the Prem. I'm giving you ones to watch. The players that I'm looking at this season, either love watch or hate watch. All right. There's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna try to keep this short. I think the biggest issue for me is I'm not gonna go into the predicts like the teams and the managers. I don't think that's necessary. We're just gonna go into players. The first one, actually, before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, subscribe and like, subscribe and like, subscribe and like. Trying to hypnotize your ass. For AFC Bournemouth, there's a couple of players. AFC Bournemouth is an interesting team. They got a new manager. I want to see how they do, but the two players that they just signed that I'm looking forward to seeing are one, Antonio Silva, and two, Juan Luis Sanchez. I want to see how well they do in the Prem. I like both of them. I like their profiles. I've not seen a single second of them playing soccer, but I have stocks in them this season. I have stocks in them this season. I haven't seen a single second watching them play, but I do have stocks in them. I think Wanlu came from Sevilla and Silva came from Benfica. Trufford, I want to see what he does this season. He has a year in the Prem now. Let's see how well he does in this season. Alex Scott, I think this year after the end, he'll be probably getting his big move to another Big Six team or maybe somewhere outside Europe. So shout out to Alex Scott, and I think the two in attack are going to be Krupi and Ryan. Just continue on what they did from last year, how well they played and whatnot. From Arsenal, I don't really have anybody to watch from Arsenal at all. Aston Villa, I think Ian Matson, right? He's still on there. Yeah, Matson, love watch. Wants to watch next season. We can see what he does, man. Zambi as well, and Boubacar Kamara. I think these three, damn, they're all in a line. These three, for real, I think will do great this season. I think Kamara next year will be getting, okay, one of the best midfielders in the league shouts. I think Manzambi will be up there with best signing. I think he's a great box-to-box, box-crashing midfielder, somebody with a lot of energy. I think he can replace Morgan Rogers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Morgan Rogers is more of an attacking player. This guy's more all around, but I do think that he can get the goals. I think he can do the big moments. I think Manzambi about to go crazy. Brentford, I don't really have anybody for Brentford. For Brighton, Yasin Ayari, and who else? Vuskovic, who just got the move from Tottenham. They switched center backs. Vuskovic, I got my stocks in, and I also have Yasin Ayari. I think those two guys are going to do crazy. Anybody else? Zimas and Kostelas, these two Greek strikers. Shout out to them because I'm looking forward to what they got going on. I want to see how well they do this season. Chelsea. There are some love watches and hate watches on Chelsea. Love watches. I want to see how well. No, not Lacroix. Hato. How well Hato does this year. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how Hato does. I want to see how Barco does as well. Those two guys, young players. I think Barco already has prem experience. That he played for Brighton, then he went to Strasbourg, and now he's back at Chelsea. I think Barco is gonna be a sleeper. It might be signing of the season or some stupid shit like that. But Hato, I think last year showed promises, and I think him and Colwill and maybe Lacroix will be that good what's it called, center back trio. And I also am hate watching Marco Palestra. I think he's gonna do ass this season. I think he's not gonna do well. I think he's gonna flop, and Chelsea fans are gonna hate him by the end of the year. Morgan Rogers, I would just have to wait and see. I really have no clue how well he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna do bad, but I also don't think he's gonna do crazy good. I think he's gonna just be okay, and people are not gonna be like signing of the season, but people are gonna also be like, we want more because you were bought for 117 million pounds, dude. Most expensive British player ever, and they're gonna want more from him. But I think he's gonna do all right. Neto, Esteval, everybody already knows about Esteval. Everybody else, there's nobody else on Chelsea. Coventry, I don't think they have a single player that I could care about. I'll be honest with you. They might just go straight back down for all I know. For Crystal Palace, I think I'm hate watching Crystal Palace as a team. I think they're gonna do dog shit this year. People don't remember last year. Uh, can we see last year's Prem table? Hold on. Can I Premier League uh, seasons? Yeah, maybe 25, 26, table. Yeah, these guys finished 15 last year. Only 45 points. That's 5 away from the 40 mark. Usually what they say is if you get more than 40 points that you won't get relegated, as you can see by Tottenham with 41 and West Ham with 39. The problem I think with Crystal Palace is last year they had a bad year. They won. They won the Europa, what's it called? The Conference League, which it's not a bad trophy to win, but I don't think these guys are gonna do anything great this year. I really think I'm hate watching their whole team. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hate watching their whole team. Any players that I like out here, Chris Richards, shout out to him. I think he's gonna do crazy. Daniel Munoz, he's just a solid right back. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Sosa again. Bro, Wharton, bro, there's nobody on here that I'm really gonna stick my neck out for. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next up, Everton. Everton, hold on. Everton got some players. I'm not sticking out for the team or anything like that, but I swear they had some players that I really like. Norgard went to Everton? Damn. Arsenal bought him for 1 year, then sold his ass. This nigga won a title, then left. Yeah, it was a bad signing from them, but whatever. Dewsbury Hall, Ndiaye, bro, there's nobody here. Everybody's pretty standard on this team. Fulham have a couple of players. Fulham have a couple of players. They just signed Shea Charles, who's gonna be on my love watch list. My hate watch list is definitely Alvaro Arbeloa. I do not think this guy deserves to be a Fulham coach. I don't know how he goes from being Real Madrid like youth team to Real Madrid to Fulham. It doesn't make sense to me because I think personally that he wasn't good enough for the Real Madrid team. So like, how does he get the Fulham job? Like that's such a like I don't think it's like a huge step, but I think he should have went back to the youth team. I think this guy was ass. Like I hated every time he spoke, all the conferences. Like I'm not even a Real Madrid player, but he never inspired confidence once, not once. So yeah, I'm not really fucking with Arbeloa. So I'm hate watching him. For the team though, the players that I do like, Anthony Robinson obviously, Shea Charles, he's up there. Palacios, he's up there. Joshua King, he's up there. Oscar Bob, he's up there. Gonzalo Garcias, he's up there. And Kusi Asare, he's up there. So I have a couple of players that I'm looking forward to seeing. Hull City, I don't think I know a single player on this team. Jack Butland, oh, shout out to him, I know him. Uh, oh, Zolakis, they got the Greek goalkeeper. I think this guy's from Olympiacos. I used to get him every time in career mode. Bro, this guy's actually pretty good. He's not a bad keeper. So we're going to be watching out for him. Any other players on this team that I care about? Matt Target, he's 30 years old. Morita, he's 31. Goodness gracious. These niggas are going straight back down. Ipswich. All right, come on, Ipswich. Please show me something. Gary O'Neill. Really? Okay. Well, let's see what else do you guys have on your team. Issa Diop. Oh, he went from Fulham to Ipswich. That's interesting. Why would he do that? I have no idea. Humphreys. All right, bro. There's literally nobody on this team that I can care for. I don't recognize a single person on this team. Oh, Maeda. He can play literally every position, it seems. Am I putting my stocks in Maeda? Hell no, bro. But I want to see what he does. Leeds United. There's obviously a big one, James Trafford, that I'm really looking forward to. Come on, James Trafford. Let's see how you do this season. James Trafford is up there. I'm really, really, really looking forward to him. Hamarovic, I want to see what he does this season as well. Who else? Who else? Did they sign anybody yet? I don't think that they signed anybody. Brendan Aronson, obviously, for obvious reason. Dan James. Wow. Harry Wilson. There we go. Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson was just at Fulham. Let's see how well he does this season. Noah Okafor. I think he was all right last season. Noto, I think he's all right. I don't think there's anybody else. I think Harry Wilson, we'll see how well he does. I think he's already a proven player, so I don't think there's anything crazy going on there. But I do want to see Muhammad the center back, and James Trafford, and see how well they do. For Liverpool, there are a lot of players that I'm looking forward to, and also hate watching. First up on the hate watch list, Allison. Allison is too injury prone. I I don't understand how you have an injury prone goalkeeper. It really marked like crazy to me because Mummerdash really ain't a bad keeper, but he's not good enough. Like I thought he was good enough to start as a goalkeeper, but he's not. But Allison, goodness gracious, bro! Every year this nigga's always injured. Is there like a way that I can see his injury record? Because goodness gracious. It's like you watch his like you know that little, maybe it's on SofaScore and it's not here, but like it'll like show you green, blue, then I have that big white plus sign. Yeah, I digress. Connor Bradley, Jeremy Frimpong, love watch Jeremy Frimpong this season. I think he's gonna do well under Iriola. I think he's a good player. I think people are hating on him unnecessarily. I think he's a decent player, and I think he can do well for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jeremy Jacket, young center back. Let's see how well he does. Arajo, hate watch. This nigga sucks. I don't understand how niggas still have like faith in him. Oh, high line, or he just bad. He has bozo moments. That's the biggest issue with like center backs like him. Is like sometimes he just loses his head, and center backs have to be calm. Obviously, you're thinking, oh well, with Virgil there, it won't be that hard. I don't believe him. Leone, we'll see how well he does. Last year he didn't get the chance to play, but we'll see how well he does this year. Milos Kerkez, I think this year, he's only 22 by the way. This year we'll really see him step up. So let's go Milos Kerkez. McAllister, fuck no. Gravenberch, I think he'll get back to his best this season. Soboslai, I mean, I think we all know he's a good player. We don't really have to say more about that. Verts second season, I think he's gonna do a back. What's he called? I think he'll do back. Like he'll get his faith back from the team, because I feel like last year he was kind of ass, but also that wasn't really his fault. Like he was spent like a lot of money on, but I think the biggest issue for Wirtz was he was playing 10, but he's also playing left wing, and Arne Slot's tactics last season was kind of ass all over the place. So, yeah, I'm not going to blame Wirtz, but the blame starts this season. If he doesn't perform this season, he's getting flop allegations. I'm not going to lie to you. Gakpo, I really couldn't care for Gakpo. Munoz, shout out to him. Rio, people are hyping up Rio and saying that he's going to be the next one, the next one. I want to just see. Let's give him a season. Let's see how well he does this year, and then we'll see. Ekatika and Isak are obviously two great players, so we'll see how well they do. Why doesn't Ekatike take the 11 shirt? I'm not sure. Man City, we're almost done. Man City, who am I love watching from this year? I'm love watching Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca, the manager. But I will start hay watching if he brings Pedro Neto or Enzo Fernandez to Man City. If he brings those two players from Chelsea to Man City, it's no longer a love watch, and it's a hate watch. I will be hating on you, Enzo Maresca. Don't you dare do some bullshit like that, because that's bullshit. Come on, bro. We don't need these bum ass Chelsea players on our team. I don't give a if Semenyo is not leaving and Tijani Reinders, even if Tijani Reinders leaves, we still have enough good players. Like, relax. God damn, we do not need Enzo Fernandez. Players that I am love watching. Enzo Maresca, Donnarumma. Donnarumma, please turn up. Donnarumma, please turn up. I doubted you last year. I'm not doubting you this year. Mateus Nunes, I think he's the best right back in the league. Who else? Ruben Diaz, I think he'll get his chain back as one of the best center backs in the league. Gavardio as well. Mark Gahey, Vitor Reyes, Kusanov, all five of these niggas I think is about to go stupid. Nico O'Reilly, obviously. Elliot Anderson, obviously. Kovacic, I'm love watching Nico Gonzalez this season. I think he's about to go stupid for us. I love watching Ryan Cherky and Phil Foden. I think this season both of these guys are about to go stupid. And I think player of the season shouts for Antoine Semenyo this year. Player of the season over Erling Haaland. That's what I'm saying for Antoine. I think he's gonna go stupid. Mikhail, holy shit. Ryan Mikhail, this guy looks like a demon. A demon. I cannot wait until this nigga plays in the Premier League. I hope him and Savinho can fight for that right wing spot. I think Semenyo is going to be our starting left winger this season, and Deku might be coming off the bench. Semenyo was just too good. From preseason, that nigga looked unstoppable. Savinho, if he doesn't leave and he stays and he provides, we'll see. We'll see. We're not watching him love or hate watch. We're just watching. Hate watch number one. On my own team, I'm hate watching one nigga, and that's Omar Marmoush. Marmoush, this is the season. This season, I'm looking at you, Marmoush. Fuck all the cameras, nigga. This is the season. You better turn up. We spent how much money on you? We put a lot of effort. You got a big salary, nigga. Lock in and turn up, please. At Echeverri as well. We are looking forward to what he got going on this season. Next up, Manchester United. Manchester United. I say I'm looking forward to what's going to happen this season with Manchester United. It's really hard to predict, but the players that I like going forward into the Manchester United season, I like Andre Santos, I like Tielemans. These two signings that they did, I like them both. Who else? Kobe Mainu, obviously. Come on, everybody likes him. Who else? Brian Mbeumo, that's pretty obvious. Rashford, we want to see what Rashford does this season. Will he do as good as he did with Barcelona? Because Rashford did get the goals last season. He wasn't like the number one guy or the best left winger or one of their best attackers, but he was a good bench option. He scored in good games. He was a great attacking player, and that's all you can ask for from Marcus Rashford. Really, I think of him as Manchester United. Really, I'm not gonna lie to you. Who else do they have? That's really it. Sesko, I want to see what Sesko does this season. Last year, he wasn't really the starting striker, and Buemo was. I want to see Sesko take that spot. There was a lot of hype coming in for him last year. He really didn't do anything crazy, but this year, let's see Sesko. He's had a full season with Carrick, so let's see. Newcastle, we're hate watching their entire team. This whole team is buns, dog shit. Any player that I like off here, obviously Livermento and Lewis Hall. So that's the right back and the left back. Anybody else? Lewis Miley, no. Not even a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't like Osula. Shout out to Osula's from Denmark. I swear to God, he was representing a different player, a different team. This nigga's from Denmark. Wow, he's playing under 21s for the Denmark. Osula, I'm love watching. The rest of the team, I'm hate watching. Other than Livermento and Lewis Hall. Nottingham Forest, I'm hate watching nobody, really. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Actually, I'm hate watching Glasner a little bit because he was talking hella shit about Crystal Palace, and then he goes like he makes a lateral move to Nottingham Forest, which is if I was a Crystal Palace fan, I'd be annoyed as shit. Do I like anybody on Nottingham Forest? Diamande. I like Diamande. I like Murillo. I like Diamande and Murillo. Muratsa, I don't know about him, but I like Diamande and Murillo. I want to see it. Damn, they have three Brazilian center backs. Let's see how well all three of these niggas do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody else that I fuck with other than Diamande? Gibbs White. I want to see what Gibbs White does this season. Gibbs White, I think, has gotten to the territory now where I think he's held hostage. He should have left last year when he was given that move. He could have went to either Man City or Tottenham or Chelsea, and he didn't go to either one. He stayed at Newcastle, stayed at Nottingham Forest, and signed a new deal. I don't know, man. It's tough. I really want to see what he does this season. I love watching Gibbs White. That's the only two. Gibbs White and Diamande we're love watching. How old is Chris Wood, by the way? 34. Golly. Next up, Sunderland. I'm hate watching their whole team. I think Sunderland are going to do terrible this year. But let's see the players that I'm looking forward to so far. No good. I don't see a single player. Enzo Lafie, Chris Rigg, and Enzo Lafie. I like both of them. Talby, I like Talby. Talby, Chris Rigg, Enzo Lafie, Adingra, no, I don't like Adingra at all. Brian Brobby, Isidore. All right, Brian Brobby, Isidore, Talby, Enzo Lafine, Chris Rigg. Those are the five players that I'm looking forward to seeing next season. And last but not least, Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur are on a hate watch. They should have been relegated last year. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let's see which players that I'm fucking with. I'm fucking with Pedro Porro. I'm fucking with Senesi. I like the signing. I like the Van Hecke signing. Romero's leaving, so now you're gonna have, I think, a solid selection of center backs. You're gonna have Senesi, Danso, Van Hecke, Van de Ven, who I think all four of those guys can start. So, and if you're playing 4-3-3, then yeah, then you have Andrew Robertson as well. Which, dude, this is gonna be a good team next season. They're losing Jet Spence and Christian Romero. But like Poro's gonna play right back, Udogi's gonna play left back, and then you have a lot of prem-proven options with Van Hecke, Senesi, and then Danso and Van de Ven, who I already know a little bit about. What's his name? Deserby. So yeah, their defense don't look bad. The midfields, I think Bergvall might be leaving. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't mind Bergvall. I don't mind Mateus Fernandez. I think he's way overpriced. 80 million for Mateus Fernandez is crazy. 100 million for Tonali is even crazier. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he's not even on here. Oh, there he is. Tonali is right here. So Bergvall, Tonali, Mateus Fernandez, Pape Sarr, Xavi Simons, he's going to come back like halfway into the season next year. He might even not play this whole season. I'm not going to lie. But I can't wait to see when he comes back. Let's see how he does. I'm really looking forward to him. I'm looking forward to Kudus. I'm looking forward to Madison. And I'm looking forward to Dejan Kulusevski. Where are you, Dejan Kulusevski? How long has it been since Dejan Kulusevski has touched the ball? When was the last time this nigga's touched the ball? He was he had a knee injury May 10th, 2025. The last time he played was 2024-2025 season. He didn't play the last season. He genuinely didn't play last season. Dude, I'm worried about this dude, bro. I'm worried. We'll see what happens. But those are my ones to watch for next season in the Premier League. We'll see how it pans out. I'm really, really, really excited. My prediction video will come soon, but there's a little precursor, a little precursor. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below your ones to watch and who you are love watching, who are you hate watching. Thank you guys so much for watching.